Christmas List is an international YouTuber who basically goes to places where nobody else goes. He goes to war zones, he goes to gang areas, and he's a good friend of mine. And yesterday he got imprisoned here in Trinidad and Tobago, to the best of my knowledge, because he showed parts of the gang areas, and the government doesn't want them to be seen. And they also want to press him for some information about the gangs, and he doesn't want to give it because he has integrity as a journalist. And I want to now tell you everything I know about the story. Basically, here's how my story started. Chris was about to leave the country. He just had interviewed every single gang in Trinidad and Tobago. It was like his last or second to last day, and I wanted to have like a last meeting with him. I'm by myself, just quick introduction. I'm like hitchhiking around the world, and I walked across Tobago because I want to show the good parts of Tobago. My channel is about the good parts of Tobago. He shows the bad parts, I show the good parts, but we are friends, and this is why I have to talk about it. So, yeah, I wanted to have a last meeting, and he didn't respond, and he called me back, and he said allegedly that two police officers in civil tried to get some information about the gang. They tried to get him to talk about the people from the gang areas, and he said he's gonna like call me back in 2 hours, and he never called me back. And I called him, and he didn't answer. And you must know Chris is normally a very busy guy, so he uploads every day or every single day. He has constantly like 10 things in his Instagram story. So I thought maybe he's busy, right? So the next day I called him again, and there was something weird about the call, because normally he would press me away because he's busy, but this time just went unanswered. Just ringing, it just rang the whole time. I was like, okay, shit, something is wrong here. And I looked at his social media, and he didn't post anything. And this is so not Chris. And a few hours again, I called him again, and again, nothing, no answer to my text. And I called him again, and then I saw like a video of a guy who said like, Chris is missing. I was like, what happened? Something went horribly wrong. And yeah, then I just started calling all of his friends, and yeah, somewhat of a story formed. I'm gonna tell it to you. Everything here I say now is allegedly. This I know from secondhand, so don't hold me to it. Might all be wrong, but this is to the best of my knowledge. So basically, the morning of yesterday, Chris got arrested. They took all of his laptops, all of his cameras, all of his footage, and I think they might want to know more about the gang areas, and they're very unhappy that he showed like the bad parts of Trinidad. And as far as I know, they also did like a huge thing on like some of the gangs. This is just very allegedly, I'm not sure if that's true, but they arrest like a lot of the gang people who were in Chris's videos, and eventually the last guy who they arrested was Chris, and yeah, he's now in prison. And as far as I know, he's okay. They didn't kill him or anything. He gets food, he's water. They interrogate him right now. I don't think Chris will say anything. I know him. I know he has integrity, and that's also the reason why they probably arrested him, because he didn't want to cooperate with them. And fuck, sorry guys, it's a lot, because I myself am now a little bit scared, because I'm also a YouTuber, right? And if I show something I'm not supposed to show, what's happening with me now? And also Chris is a very good friend. So yeah, basically arrest him. And yeah, some friends of Chris now try to get some lawyers to get him out of there. Here's some videos of them getting some lawyers. They shared it on their social media, and they try to get him out of there. And the lawyers are negotiating right now, as far as I know.
Our friend, he's being held by the police, right? Now, when we went, Johnny Bravo them went to the station. I wouldn't say what station they went to or where they went. They found out, they was confirmed, yes, he's being detained by the police. We saw that there is a warrant document that was out. Somehow Christmas List was on the news, and then by the morning as he reached back or wherever, 7 o'clock this morning, the police detained him, right? The police came by him, and the warrant paper says that they want to get his cameras, his phone, his devices, his laptops, his chargers.
And yeah, let's do our best to get Chris out of here. This shouldn't be anything political. I don't want to like blame anybody. I just want my friend Chris to get out of prison. for something he shouldn't be in prison in. And I want to help him with this, and I want to raise some awareness with this. So please, everybody, share this video, and let's help Chris together. Let's bring him out. But I want to show the good parts of Trinidad, and I hope that this matter will be solved very, very soon. In the video description, I also put a link of one of his other friends talking about his experience with the whole matter. Check that out, and please help me make a little bit of noise about that and help me free Chris. That would mean the world to me, because he's just such a good friend. Thank you, everybody.